Hi, my name is HAIRUDIN and my meeting number is A19A0003. So for our general review is about understanding the purpose of benefit corporation and empirical study on the Italian case. So for this is about a teleological paradigm shift seems to be on its way, changing the focus of extension from considering business organization as instruments used to generate profits toward a more comprehensive understanding of their purpose and of the benefit they can create for society. Recently, new organizational entities have emerged, accompanied by the renewal of institutional frameworks, among them a benefit corporation. Italy was the first European country to introduce legal frameworks to define the benefit corporation as a practical legal entity. The Italian law on the benefit corporation purpose the promotion of firms that pursue the generation of benefits in a responsible, sustainable, and transparent way, and considering diverse stakeholders. So for the issue and problems that face for the general review is given that Italian law generate in terms of purpose of BCs and empirical evidence about the organizational purpose of BC is still scarce. This paper aims to provide empirical evidence and contribute to the debate by exploring the organizational purpose of Italian BC. The papers adopt a qualitative research design and applies content analysis to the public declaration of 94 Italian BC. In detail, the research question is twofold. First, what is the declared purpose of Italians BC? And second, how do Italians BC declare the operationalism of their benefits, both in terms of benefit creation and delivery to stakeholders? So, for the objective of the general review is the paper describes the multi-dimensional understanding of benefit and purpose of Italian benefit corporation, utilizing qualitative and quantitative content analysis of 94 Italians benefit corporation purpose declaration and providing deep insight into the purpose declared by benefit corporation. The research highlight certain vagueness in public declaration of the purpose of benefit corporation, even though they attempt to differentiate themselves from traditional businesses by focusing on social objectives more than on economic ones. Furthermore, normative compliance emerged, but further normative requirements seems to be needed to make more effective to transformative potentiality and of the benefit corporation and to avoid risk of the opportunistic behavior.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NABILAH BINTI YAZI, matching number A19A0976. So today I will explain about theory or model. So basically, a traditional understanding of organization goal is important. So a paradigm shift is underway, thus changing the focus of attention from considering business organization as an instrument used to generate profit towards a more comprehensive understanding of their purpose and about the benefit they can create for society. New organization entity have emerged accompanied by institutional framework reform, among which are interest companies. As a benefit corporation, the firms want to pursue one or more goals of common benefit and operate in a responsible, sustainable and transparent way towards people, community, territories and the environment, culture and social asset and activity. Organizations and associations and other stakeholders paying particular attention to sustain pharmaceutical research in spreading and promotion innovative pharmaceutical use that is benefit to common health. So I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is FARIS bin Muhammad. My matter number A1980341. I will present my part, which is findings in the article. Okay, for the first is the content analysis recognize the drive of the purpose of BC. That is the motivations that implicate the choice of the firms to become a BC. Several companies do not declare why they choose to become BCs, but quite a large part of them explains the reasons for their choice. Second is content analysis of the public declaration of the purpose of Italian BCs. Produce 4 categories that describe the content of the purpose declaration. First is law conformity. Second is sustainability. Third is common good. And last, profit creation. Third is the content analysis allow an understanding of how BCs operationalize their purpose about benefit creation and benefit delivery. It is impossible to generalize our findings given the vast difference between many of the sample BCs declaration, but we were able to come to a general understanding of the transfer of a general purpose to concrete managerial action.
Two main points of article. First main point from this article is the increasing awareness of long-term sustainability issues in society, which is climate change, increasing social inequality, and a more interconnected to rethinking business organizational purpose as demonstrated by empirical observation. There is an established Italian tradition about social-oriented organizations. The newly introduced legal framework for BCS in Italian Società Benefici. The introduction of the legal form of BCS was forestalled critical in the creation of the following 3 initiatives that had the goal of providing the needed structure and support to develop organization with a purpose.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Hafiyah binti ABDUL and my matric number is A1980594. Today, I would like to present about the main weakness of the journal and a suggestion to improve the weakness. The main weakness from this article are Italian BCs do not form a homogeneous group because the sample BCs have such a wide range of perspective on benefit. It may infer that the concept of benefit is ambiguous and organizational purpose can be interpreted in a variety of ways by various BCs. For example, some BCs portray themselves as having a new business model, while the other BC appear to be following traditional business models that highlight corporate social responsibility as a strategic goal. Furthermore, when BCs employ commonly accepted concepts like sustainability to define their purpose, their declared mission as a BC is ambiguous and the boundaries of their social and environmental operations are unclear. One way to fix this weakness is to spread the new business model guidelines and to create a good business model to all the BCs. This can avoid from some BCs using the old method of the good business model. Moreover, by deploying a new business model, all BCs are able to streamline the system to a more systematic one.
As a conclusion, this paper aims to enlarge the discussion about the contents of the purpose-driving organization through an analysis of intelligence BC. Despite the exploratory nature of the study, the contribution of our paper is twofold. First, the paper contributes to filling the gaps of empirical evidence about the purpose of intelligence BC. Recording the result of our analysis contribute to the understanding of BC purpose, contents conforming its multi-dimensional feature and implication. Second, the paper offers interesting points for reflection of the effect of introducing new legal forms oriented to the support of social entrepreneurs and the role that policymakers can play. The practical implication of study concerns the opportunities to create a clearly defined purpose to avoid reputational risk. This definition can be voluntarily disclosed by each BC, but can also be fostered by more precise legal requirements and above all by explicit requirements related to disclosure of purpose and performance. Thank you.